Hey construction simulator fans, and everyone planning to become one. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most ambitious features we've ever built for the construction simulator series, Demolition. But first of all, thank you for your support and your patience. We know many of you have been waiting for this. We wanted to do it properly, with licensed machinery and attachments, a dedicated destruction system, and gameplay that still feels at home in a construction simulator. Because before you can build something new, you sometimes need to make room for it first. So let's get to work. Today's contract takes us to Amber Falls, our US-inspired map. This old industrial site has seen better years for sure, right? It's time to make space for something new while preserving selected parts of the existing structure. The building, silos, and the chimney combine wooden elements, brick, concrete, and steel, and each material and structure calls for a different approach. Wood offers little resistance. Brick can be handled with several tools. Concrete needs considerably more persuasion, and steel gets its own special treatment. Before attacking the main structure, we need to get rid of some parts of the interior. The entrance is too restricted for our largest machines, so we start with a smaller excavator. It may not hit as hard, but it's absolutely suitable for the job. Steel elements are handled separately with a steel shear, which cuts through them instead of breaking them apart. With the inside prepared, we bring in the CAT 352, equipped with a hydraulic breaker. The breaker is especially effective against brick and concrete. Once its tip meets resistance, the hydraulic mechanism kicks in and delivers a rapid sequence of blows. Brick gives way comparatively quickly. Concrete, on the other hand, needs a little more convincing. So we must keep the breaker firmly engaged for longer before the material starts to crumble. As the surface takes more damage, it gradually breaks into smaller pieces, falls to the ground, and becomes rubble on the work site. Very tidy, in the broadest possible sense. For concrete columns, floor edges, and sections where we want more control, we can switch to a demolition shear. Instead of hammering the material, it bites through it piece by piece. Not every part requires specialist equipment either. Wooden structures offer very little resistance, so an excavator bucket is often enough. And sometimes the attachment you are already using gets the job done simply by pushing through. Plenty of tools can cause damage. The trick is choosing one that does it efficiently. Now, about that brick chimney. We could carefully work our way through it with an excavator, or we could choose the slightly more dramatic option. Meet the Cinnaboggan 670E and the attached wrecking ball. The wrecking ball causes heavy damage across a wide area, but the result depends on how you use it. For horizontal surfaces, we can raise the ball and release it vertically. Gravity handles the rest, usually with very little concern for the floor below. For a more controlled strike, we pull the ball toward the boom and release it at a specific point. Better accuracy, but less momentum. And then there is the classic full swing. It is harder to control, but with enough speed, it can remove large sections of brick or concrete in a single hit. Subtle? No. Effective? Very. And when a machine cannot reach a small or narrow section, the handheld demolition hammer lets us finish the job in first person. Demolition contracts still give you clear objectives and work steps, but within the active demolition area, the approach is up to you. You decide which side to start from, which machine to use, and whether you prefer precision or brute force. A larger machine may work faster. A smaller one may reach places the big equipment cannot. And sometimes the best method is simply the one you enjoy using most. As long as the required structure is gone at the end, we'll call that a successful day on site. That was our in-depth look at Demolition in Construction Simulator Evolution. We hope you enjoyed it, and we cannot wait to see how you tackle these contracts yourself. Follow our official channels for more news on our road to release. Get to work.